The head manager responsibilities, it covers a wide range of things. We work with all the other managers to make sure that they're getting everything done, as well as being the liaison between McGill and almost every group that comes in.
There are a lot of managers that have an area of specialty, and we get to oversee to make sure that everything as the event as a whole is running well.
So I'm a food manager here, kind of like the pit boss. So I run the grills over there, cooking up the food, making sure that everyone is having, something besides beer to, keep them a little sober.
And today is my second day as an OAP manager. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to OAP in the fall as well. We really do. We love working together. It's a lot of fun. We've been working together our whole lives, so it works well for the two of us. The hardest part is probably making sure that everybody's happy. We got to keep the volunteers happy, and we have to keep the patrons happy. We get a lot of rushes, right at lunchtime and right at dinner time. There's a high demand, and we can only keep the grills going so fast. So we try and get a lead on people by starting a bit early.
We have a selection of burgers, hamburgers, chicken burgers, cheeseburgers, veggie burgers, hot dogs even, everything that everyone wants.
This year at OAP Light, we have 6 spots, 2 days, 3 spots. That makes 6 bands. It was pretty hard to choose because we had so many applications and so many great bands. On the first day, we had Rogue Scholars, which are a bunch of McGill admins that play old school tunes. Then we have Cafe Racer. Then closing up the first day, we had Zoo Legacy. They're from Ontario. I think a couple of their band members are students at McGill. Then for Friday, the second day, we have Clay and Friends, Ashley's, and General. A lot of people know these bands, and they're pretty popular here at McGill. The most fun part for being a music manager is I think it's when the band start playing and everything works, and you see the people like getting hyped. As soon as the band started playing, I was like full of energy again.
Beer managing involves keeping track of how many cases we have, how much has been selling, and all the logistics of like ice and chilling beers and stuff. A lot of it is also volunteer management.
My area of expertise is the beer tent, so making beer predictions, getting the volunteers all organized there, and getting a good cold beverage out to the crowd.
McGill's favorite beer is definitely Sapporo. It sells more than any other beer by at least a time and a half, so they love it. And then that's followed by Honey Brown as the second most popular beer.
One thing we always want to harp on is that this is an entirely volunteer-run event. We've got 14 managers doing pretty much 14-hour days, both days of it. We've got tons of volunteers coming through, and we couldn't do it without them.
So for volunteers, really anyone can volunteer, and they come by and they help out.
We ask for help. People love to do it. As you can see, all of these people here are doing all this for free. They just love the community. They love just working around and making friends.
Without the volunteers, we wouldn't be able to do any of it. We're definitely just making sure that they know what they're doing. So if they have any questions, we're kind of the person to answer and make sure everything's going smoothly. But they do the bulk of the work, so they're awesome.
We teach them to recognize a cooked burger from an uncooked burger. A cooked burger is going to be one that's got nice clear juices flowing from it. It's going to look really good, and that's what's ready to go.
Working with the volunteers a lot, it's a great feeling when you get a new volunteer and teach them how to do a task, and you just see them get so excited about being able to help out and really contribute to this event. We've tried to improve a couple of new things at this OAP Light. The one that I'm most familiar with is working with sustainability and engineering at McGill. We're trying to get more of our cups recycled. That's our big sustainability initiative this time. So we've got a contest going on. If you bring 50 used cups back to the SEAM table, they'll give you a pair of OAP sunglasses, which you can rock out in style with. And all of those cups will get recycled. They're building a pretty cool structure around the trees over there, so it's a fun contest.
We have A really great sound system. I don't know if you heard it. We got a new one this year with one of the groups we were working with for a while. So really, like, we improved a bunch of things inside the tent as well, which none of the regular patrons are going to see, but we've improved our efficiency in a couple of different areas, like through that. So serving beer a little bit faster.
At OAP, we teamed up with SEAM, which is the Sustainability and Engineering at McGill. And one of the big things that we do is if someone wants to bring back their cup, we'll pour a new beer into their cup, so we're saving cups and keeping the planet greener.
OAP would love to thank all the people that come out and make OAP what it is. It's a huge event on campus, and we'd like to thank one of the defining pieces of McGill University. So all the volunteers that come out, the managers that dedicate their time, and again, everyone at McGill that is part of it. Thank you very much.
We'd also like to thank McGill and President's Choice Children's Charity, as well as Provigoji Park, who provide us with our wonderful burgers and basically just like let us have the best time of our lives at the greatest place on earth. Thank you very much for coming out for OAP this year, and we'll be back here at the beginning of next year to greet you guys to a wonderful year at McGill.